Hello everyone, welcome to NextGen AI Academy. I hope you are doing good. In this video, we are going to learn about handling the authentication. Based on this topic, you will get one compulsory interview question if your resume contains any banking project. In order to protect the high secured customer data, most of the companies, especially banking domain, uses an additional window pop-up. You can see it here. So this pop-up uses a proxy setting to access the servers. We will learn this topic with a sample test case, and this is how the automation test case will look like. Always we will have a precondition. In this example, we are going to use the Chrome browser and then launch the URL, and finally we will validate the successful greeting message. This is the URL we are going to use for this example. I'll be mentioning this in the video description. Once you navigate to this URL, the third link you can see basic AUTH authentication, and they have mentioned both the username and password. When you click on this, we will get the window pop-up. Here we have to enter the username and password. The credentials are admin only, but first let me try with the invalid credentials. When you click on sign in, it will not accept, but when you click on cancel, you will get you are not an authorized person to use this link. So that's a negative scenario. One more time, let's try with positive scenario. Enter the username as admin and password as admin, and finally click on sign in button. This is the successful message we will get. Congratulations, you must have a proper credentials. Now we are going to automate this scenario, and we know very well Selenium is for web-based application, but this pop-up is a window based. So how to handle such complicated scenario? Let's do it practically. So let's create a class, package name com.nextgenai.selenium basics, and class name authenticate credentials. Select the public static void main, finish. We are already done with the driver setup and also added the Selenium necessary jar files. In the previous videos, we already learned how to set the system property and create the object instance for the Chrome driver. First, without authentication, let's parameterize. So this is a URL, a direct URL. If we launch this, we will get that pop-up. To launch the application, driver.get, passing the URL value, this value here, and the next step, let's maximize driver.manage.windows.maximize. Let's execute and see now. Run as Java application. Now we are getting pop-up like this. It's launching the URL directly, but still we have to enter the username and password, and we know this is a window based functionality. Now how to handle this scenario? It's very easy. Now let's learn with authentication. Whenever we come across such scenario, always remember the syntax is like HTTP like this and followed by the website name .com. Now after this double slash, what you have to do is you have to enter username colon password at then followed by website. So this is a syntax for handling the authentication. Based on the above, let's try to form a new URL. Maybe I'll put URL 1. We can copy paste this. Now we have to enter the username colon password. We already know the username is admin colon password is also admin. and then very important, you have to include @ symbol. So if you mention like this and execute this test case, it will work perfectly. So based on your project, you have to mention the username and password at followed by the URL. Let me pass URL 1 and execute the same scenario. Now we are executing with authentication. We got the successful output message. During the execution, it will be handled at the backend. We will not see that pop up if we follow the correct syntax. So as per the test case, we are done with step 1. Now step 2, just validate congratulations message and close the browser. Validating the greeting message. So let's try to inspect. Just inspect. Congratulations, you must have a proper credential. I'll be using the Selectors app. It is one of the best add-on to find the relative XPath. I will share another video on how to use the Selectors app. So either you can use Selectors app or else a regular way, right click, copy XPath. Either we can use like this using Selectors app or a regular way, but I strongly recommend just use the Selectors app. Let me initialize web element message equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath relative XPath value. We found it already. Let's try to import the necessary library. So the next step, string actual message equal to message dot. Now we have to use get text method. Always remember, if you want to retrieve any values from the web page, use the get text. String expected message equal to, we already know the expected message from the requirement document. Congratulations, this message you have to pass it there. Now if actual message dot equals expected message, then we can display successful login. In addition to that, you can display the actual message also. Let's try to execute and see the output. Yes, it's a successful login. It displayed our expected output. And always make sure, keep this point in your mind. It's a mandatory to include the closing of application. So driver dot close. Now when you execute, it will close. Now comes the quiz part. There is one disadvantage in this program. Just think about it and mention your solution in the video comments. Hope you got a good clarity about handling the authentication. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.